In a small monastery surrounded by quiet pine trees, there lived a young monk named Taro. Taro was well known in the monastery for being very energetic and always willing to help others. He was also very skilled at making beautiful things. But Taro had a problem that nobody knew about. When he was in deep meditation, he would get very angry if anything disturbed him. This made the other monks in the monastery nervous and his wise teacher sad. His teacher had been watching Taro for a while and was worried about this. One morning, Taro's teacher asked him to come to the quiet courtyard. This was a place where they often talked. "Taro," the master said in a gentle voice, "you've become a good student, and now it's time for you to start your own journey. Before you go, though, I've got one more thing to ask of you." Taro's heart was full of excitement as he eagerly agreed to do whatever the master asked. "Yes, master," he said, his voice showing how much he was looking forward to it. The master then told him, "You need to find the most lonely place on earth and sit there quietly for 12 hours without a break. That's the only way you'll understand why you're so angry." Taro's enthusiasm started to fade as he thought about how hard this task was going to be. "But master," he said, "how am I supposed to find such a place? And why does it matter where I sit?" The master smiled and said, "You'll figure it out, Taro. Just trust the journey, and you'll find your answers." Taro was determined to do what his master asked, so he set out on a journey to find the loneliest place on earth. He walked through rough countryside, crossed small streams, and went into dense woods looking for peace. After many days of hard traveling, Taro met an old man from a tribe who talked about a faraway pond hidden in a quiet mountain forest. Not many people had gone there, the old man said softly, his face showing a lot of respect. "It's a place that's not been touched by the world, where even the bravest people are too scared to go." With new energy, Taro started the final part of his journey, climbing up the rough mountain paths until he reached the famous pond. Its calm water looked like liquid silver in the sunlight that filtered through the trees, surrounded by tall trees that seemed to be whispering old secrets. Without hesitation, Taro made a simple boat from fallen branches and got on the pond's calm surface. As he rowed towards the middle, a deep feeling of being alone washed over him, and he felt truly alone for the first time in his life. Word count, 586. Sitting cross-legged in his small boat, Taro closed his eyes and started to meditate. Time passed slowly and he relaxed into the rhythm of his breathing. He was incredibly angry, feeling like his alone time had been ruined. He looked around, frowning with irritation, but there was nothing and no one near him. A stick had brushed against his boat, causing a small ripple in the calm water. In that moment, Taro had a sudden understanding. "It was me," he thought to himself. "I'm the one who's been making myself angry all this time." He whispered this to himself, his voice echoing across the peaceful lake. "I'm the one who's responsible for my anger," Taro realized. With this new understanding, Taro felt a big sense of gratitude and compassion in his heart. Word count, 576. He understood that real happiness could only come from inside him, and the secret to feeling at peace wasn't being alone, but knowing himself.